Yo, what is good everybody? It's your boy the Strongest Wizard, and tonight is indeed fight night, and guys, we have another Zoro match right here. We have Rizzy Glizzy on the left hand side, locked unloaded with that Zoro, and we have Endeavor, my boy Endeavor, with Smoker. Now this is already turn 2 for Endeavor, so we're gonna swing 5k into life and passing turn, dropping that Smoker. Now I do want to mention, I do think Smoker is kind of been on the back foot just because of Lucci. I do think Lucci is just generally a better leader than Smoker, but let's see if Endeavor can prove us wrong. This is grand finals here at DXN, which we had about 26 players, so yeah, a lot on the line here. And quick shout out to today's sponsor, which is DXN Outpost, DXN Provisions, the only place where I buy all my seal product. And right now we have OP05 and OP04 pre-orders live and ready to go, so if you are interested in any of that really good stuff, go ahead and check the link down below. So we see a swing here, and Endeavor is of course going to take it from that Zoro, and it looks like we're probably going to pass here unless he has another 1 cost. But just to mention here, that 3 cost Smoker that Endeavor did play last turn is very, very good in this matchup because it cannot be removed by effects, only by battle, which is very, very important because you can Fire Fist it, and you can Jet Pistol it, and you can Vista it. So very, very good, which is really nice about the Smoker, honestly, and also being able to swing 7k consistently every turn with the leader ability is really nice. But we are going to see just a 5k swing going into life here. Let's see if Rizzy Glizzy is going to take it, and he does, going down to already 3 life for a 7k swing. And we see Rizzy here reading that Smoker. Very uncommon now, honestly, I do understand that, but we're going to see the 5 cost 7k beater that is Smoker coming down, and he's a very good card. If you have a character, if your opponent has a character with 0 cost on the board, he actually gains double attack, and yeah, it's very, very good. Very, very sticky, very hard to get rid of, and he can be removed by effects. So like I said, you can't pistol him or any of that good jazz. Now I do want to shout out Endeavor's playmat. We're rocking out the Joy Boy playmat that I did design. So if you're interested in any of the Joy Boy playmats, or if any other playmat that I've designed, also you can check the link down below. But see, here we have Rizzy Glizzy trying to figure out what he wants to do. We see the Magra play actually coming down, being a very aggressive playstyle here from Zoro. Usually they like to fill the board with 1 cost, but let's see here what he wants to do. We're going to swing 5k into life, deciding not to commit 1 Dawn to that leader, but we're going to see the counter from that Smoker coming down. We see another 5k swing going into life, and we're going to counter out of that with the 2k Garp and dropping a Marco. Now unfortunately Marco was unable to pop anything that turn, but that's just the way it goes against black, honestly. A lot of protection from KOs, plus they're usually a bit thicker. So let's see exactly here what Endeavor wants to do on his 7 Dawn turn. But we're going to use the ability here to make him 7k, lowering down that Magra cost to 0. And now we can actually have the Smoker attack here. I do know that Rizzy Glizzy does have a good amount of cards in his hand. So here we have Endeavor actually deciding to swing with Smoker first. Very interesting. I would imagine you would want to swing with the 5 cost, and he just takes it first because he has less cards than before. Now he has an additional card, and now we see a 9k swing going into life. Now you have to counter out of it. I mean, you can't just go down to 0 before 5 minutes of the game. And whoa, holy, Rizzy Glizzy already down at 0 life. My man, I don't even know what's in this guy's hand right now. Is that even possible? 9k swing so early. Yeah, so now we're here. Now Rizzy Glizzy has like 15 cards in his hand right now. Let's see exactly what he can do to combat this. Honestly, Endeavor can just throw all those Dawns onto that 3 cost, make it like a 9-10k, and just go ham, because he can just swing out life here. He's gonna have to dump another 3 cards. I mean, I feel like if Rizzy Glizzy is willing to take all those life, I feel like he's got nothing in his hand, right? Like, I mean, there's no way, and he has no Dawn up. But no, we're actually gonna pay a patient here, playing the Borsalino. Honestly, probably the safest move. Knowing me, I probably would have just swung for it just because, you know, it's fun and it's locals. So why not? But here we have Endeavor proving us that he is a patient and good player here, passing it to Rizzy Glizzy. And see, now we have a couple bodies on the board. We have the Izo, we have the Magra, as well as the Marco. So are we going to just build the board back up again and just kind of go in? But we see the Buggy coming down, obviously looking for an event card, and we're going to see the Guard Point. Very, very good card, obviously. Something that we definitely needed last turn. But yeah, let's see exactly here what Rizzy's going to do. We do have a good amount of dons still open. Is he going to want to decide to swing with all of his characters this turn? Now, mind you, Borsalino is on the board. That's a 6k blocker there for you. Now, Rizzy can also go for the Smoker, the 5-cost Smoker. It is just a big body on the board. It's going to be difficult to get rid of, honestly, but we can still try nonetheless. So we're going to see a 9k swing going into Smoker, and Endeavor would have to trash 2 cards out of his hand to counter out of it, but no, we just let it go. So fair enough. He definitely did his job. So let's see how else Rizzy can do here. We see a lot of cards in his hand. We see a Jet Pistol, we see a Fire Fist, both dead cards in this matchup, of course. And we see a 6k swing going into Endeavor, and he's actually going to take it, going down to 3 life now. We see the 9-cost Whitebeard. So it looks like he just has a ton of removal. And now we have Endeavor here at his 9-don turn. What is he going to do? I mean, he's got this huge wall in front of him that he has to get through. But oh my goodness, we see the starter deck 9-cost Shanks here, trashing 1 card to remove all 1 cost in the body. Literally the reason why this card was made. And now we see a 5k swing going into life. And honestly, I'm sweating for my boy Zoro here, my boy Rizzy Glizzy, because now he's gonna have to get through that 9-cost Shanks. Which is going to be very, very difficult. And we see a 5k swing going into the Borsalino. We're going to have to pitch a card or use an event card here to get rid of it. And yeah, pitching that Curly, unfortunately, to stay alive here. I did not expect that Shanks, honestly. I really did not. I'm not sure exactly what Endeavor has been cooking in the lab here, but it seems to be working, of course. So yeah, we have a 9-cost Shanks here in Grand Finals. So let's see. And unfortunately for Rizzy Glizzy, he does not have the time to throw down the 9-cost Whitebeard because of Shanks. Literally no other reason. You'd be completely tapped out except for 1 Don, and I don't think that 1 Don is going to save you. So we have to get rid of that Shanks or go for life or have enough counters in your hand, event cards, to help you survive. So I'm not sure exactly how Rizzy is going to approach this situation. But we're going to see a 7k swing into the 6k Borsalino. Let's see here. Yeah, 2k counter, no problem for Endeavor. We're going to see another 6k counter. Now all we need is a 1k counter to keep it alive. And I feel like you do want to keep it alive just because you already committed to dropping a 2k. And honestly, dropping another 1k isn't too bad. Plus, on the crackback, he's still another 5k body on the board. So, very, very good. And yeah, we see the 1k counter with that brand new. And it looks like Endeavor has 0 CP cards in this build, which I actually kind of don't mind. We see the round table actually on the Shanks, making it a 0 cost or 0k, and dropping the Vista. You hate to kind of see it as a Shanks, as the Smoker player, but Rizzy Glizzy thinking to himself that he is so happy that he added that card in his deck. And now we have to survive another turn because unfortunately, we have 3 big bodies on the board. That 3 cost being very threatening, honestly. And Endeavor has a couple options. He can actually just swing 15k into life or possibly 13k if he has Shockwave in his hand and wants to play it safe, because Rizzy Glizzy does have 3 bodies on the board and Endeavor has 3 life on the board, so he's kind of afraid. He could be afraid, and we do see that Shockwave like I was saying. So we're most likely here going to see a 13k swing going into life, and yes, we do. 13k swing into life. Does Rizzy Glizzy have enough gas in his hand to counter out of this? So we know we have 1 guard point, okay, and we have another. Do we have another? Yes, we do have another. And okay, so does he have anything else in his hand? We see the 2K Otama, and he just scoops it then and there with a very, very dead hand, and Endeavor takes it. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for checking out the channel. I really do appreciate it, and stay tuned because I have a ton of new OP03 content coming out soon. See ya.